Charlie Lamb, ready to put on a show, playing as the lead. One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Ball.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Slinging it to first in time. So digging in, Adam Lincoln. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Lamb swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. No question about this one. It's out of here. That's worth the price of admission. His 31st home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pulls it in on the run. And that is first and second. 2 outs. Lamb will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one outside. And 1-1. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Here's the center fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel O'Brien. That one drilled left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Oh, this has been a really nice.
Next for the Brewers, Jack Sawinski. The Brewers down to their final strike. Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a great showing in the win.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Lamb digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
0-1. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. And now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Here comes the throw, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one. Now here is Lawrence Butler. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Stays alive. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-2.
see if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to third.
Let's go, beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Throws to first in time, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Jack Sawinski up now for the Brewers. Lifted in the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, right field. And there are two down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Jack.
Lamb locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. His 32nd of the year, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
So up next, Kyle Teal.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal.
2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. But so 2 down. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. The 0-2. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Throw comes into second. Not in time. He's safe.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Lamb, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside, and a count now 2-0. Base hit, right field. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
The left fielder, number 24, Jake.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In the air to left center. Johnson on the move to the gap. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the
Go ahead run on base. Charles Queen digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Orlando Sanchez, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Morales also getting ready.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one missing inside. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Lawrence Butler up now for the Brewers. Munoz is just 1 strike away. Swinging a drive deep right field. Carrying well. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Runner takes off. Pitches high. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year. Pasquantino launched a homer in his most recent game. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Ground ball right side. Slings to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ball 1, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. In the air, right field. Butler should have this one, and the inning is over. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. That is the inning. 1 left. Lamb, a former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Gets off a throw.
No,
the
he's
throw
safe.
won't get there in time, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Pitch kicks away. Throw into third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2 out.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In to score from third, and they lead by 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That's in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, number 49.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. On the move. And that's the inning. 2 men left. Lamb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Outlaw in his rookie season, 23 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Out towards right center field. Gets under it. And there's one down. First and second. No outs. Nathaniel O'Brien now at the plate. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. Here's the tag, and he's out. So runner at second, 2 down. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. So the tying run at second. Up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Charlie Lamb ready to. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi.
0-1.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Sliced hard, but foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Abreu under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. And now a wide throw to third. Runners at second and third and 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles Queen. Golden opportunity right here.
Ball. Ball 2.
And another ball.
Outside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your
That's
hands
ball
work.
4.
Stay in the middle of the field.
And that'll load the bases. This is again 5 in a row.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a strike at the knees.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
What a stop.
Come on, down.
There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Lamb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. This one in the air right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And a foul ball. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ball 2.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third. Lamb digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for.
So back to the top of the order. Zach Geloff up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bailey has a beat on it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb really stood out in this win. Cracked a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. 1 down. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. He swings and fouls one off. Lamb went off for 2 homers in his last game. Swing and a miss. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit, nice hit. Back.
Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Ball, that's down.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. Pitch
That's
misses
ball
there.
three.
Ball three. And ball
Inside,
four to
ball
aboard.
four.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Base hit.
Keep going.
Runner around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Not even close there. And that is ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On a line out towards center. Grisham gets under it, and that'll do it. Bases loaded, one away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing.
Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move. He makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 4-0. One out. Runner at second. Michael Garcia up next for the Red Sox. Man at second. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second to third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double. Now it's the DH, Christian Campbell. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb settles under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. See you later. A two-run shot, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So stepping in for Boston, Michael Garcia. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it's gone.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
That is the inning. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it. You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Grisham is there, makes the catch.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under it. Takes it in for the out. One down. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. In the air, right field. Lamb going back on this one. And there's two away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Kevin McGonigal. 1-1 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. So two down. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first.
Jose Fermin up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Back to the top of the order. So stepping in for Boston, Toby Park. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first two games of this series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. Charlie Lamb digs in now. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi.
That's a ball.
Lamb with another scorching run of play lately.
Ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
Just underway here at Fenway. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that's a one-out single.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice grip.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
In the air, left field. And there's two away. Here's some real power at the plate. Charles Queen. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That clips his zone, and that's strike one. Queen not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul ball At the plate, they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Here we go, Jack.
3-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Second and third here. One away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Ball.
Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And that one hammered out of here. A solo shot. That's his fourth home run of the series. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Christian Campbell. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's two down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Lamb should have this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Grounder might be two. One at second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. One out man at first. Digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. As a run comes in and they take the lead. Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. And that is that. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. William Contreras, the next to hit. 2-1 now. Ground ball up the middle. Tawa steps on the bag for one. Out. A double play to end it. Lamb had a great showing in the win.
Well, Booth can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Charlie Lamb. Homered last night, added another hit as well. 0-1. Lamb with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a base hit up the middle. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. Strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air, right field. Cruz drifts towards it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Stepping in, Zach Geloff. This one in the air, right field. That gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple. And now it's William Contreras. That to right. Lamb under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Out to short. McGonigal. Here's Geloff for one. Double play. What a clean killing. One down. Kevin McGonigal up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
And that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets it. Go ahead run on base. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Man at second. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb.
Nope. That's inside.
He was late there. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The Guardians with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Down low, it kicks away. And the runner holds. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2 down. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. This could end it. Line and a base hit into right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians finish off a 4-game sweep. Lamb did a good job in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Charlie Lamb ready to go. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Out to short. Witt. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
The center fielder, number 24, Delano.
Step off, throw to first. It's low and gets away. First offering, runner goes, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Check on the runner. Lamb back on a dive. 1 out, the runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is outside. Ripped to short. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. 5th in home runs in the American League.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Come on, you're down.
Hit for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Evan Carter steps in for the Royals. The 1-1. This one in the air right field. He's got it. And there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 away now. One down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Out of here.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
That's the ball.
The Guardians trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A little bit low.
Low.
Ball 2. Lamb with some impressive production lately. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 2 down, and now here is Carson Benj. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Lamb locks in. No need to press, but they can really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the 9th inning starts with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
That's the ball.
The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Out towards right center field. Benj on the move to the alley. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Charles Queen, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that.
Way to
That's
lay
high,
off
that's
that
a ball.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up
No, that
pitches
missed,
that are
that's
just
the
a little
ball.
too high.
The Guardians with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Payoff pitch. What a stop. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Fastball grew right there.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Swing, and he popped it up. Should have this one. And that'll do it. The Royals take the series opener here at home. Lamb added 1 more to that hitting streak.
Oh, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Charlie Lamb currently on it. Lamb stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Save!
Oh, he beat it, he
And
beat it.
now a man into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the 2nd game of the series. And that is out of play. Got him swinging. Now one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Takes it in for the out. First and second here, no outs. Foul ball there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's too
No,
low.
that's down.
Ball one. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. On a line out towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag.
He's good.
See?
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. And there's two down. One down. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under this one, and there's two away. Swings through the sweeper.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bench on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Lamb locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Number 31. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. 2 on, 1 out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the
Foul
ground.
ball.
And foul ball. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Donovan rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. The throw to second, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Lamb at the plate now as he chases after that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 9. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. So 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. The Royals down to their final strike. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. The Guardians slugged their way to a win in this one. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. To third, Smith. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Evan Carter steps in for the Royals. That one out to right. Lamb in position, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First and second, 1 out. Josue De Paula will hit next. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And he makes the play on the warning track. Rather tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Back here in Kansas City. Bottom half of inning number 2. Number 13 getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Lamb drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. 1 down. And next up for the Royals, Bo Naylor. In the air, right side. Lamb under it. And there are 2 down. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
And a base hit up the middle. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen. Singing. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this? Quick move to first. Lamb dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, needed a big.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, started the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Charlie Lamb. Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the Ketel Marte up to the plate. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this one. One down. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. In the air, right field, Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb leading the AL in batting average. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Donovan aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Back now at Progressive Field. So stepping in for Boston, Michael Garcia. Here's your 1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. 1 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
And next for the Red Sox, Kevin McGonigal. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
So a man aboard now with one away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Guardians.
So stepping in for Boston, Michael Garcia. Hard hit, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Lamb in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Whitehead in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Off the plate, ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Cruz on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman, number 9.
Top of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Dylan Cruz. Flares it into the outfield. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Man at first, and up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Left field. Anthony tracks it down for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The first baseman.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Munoz is just 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Tala under it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is the ball game. Lamb and a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
So up next, Roman Anthony. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field, Lamb on the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 down. 1 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Charlie Lamb. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Now quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Here we go, Vinny.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play. And next for the Red Sox, Kevin McGonigal. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. 1 away. One down. Now here's Trent Grisham. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in Cleveland. Here now the Red Sox DH, Christian Campbell. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 12.
So stepping in for Boston, Kevin McGonigal. Line drive, base hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, coming home. He's in there. 3-run score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Lamb steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. 1-2 now. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under it. And that'll do it. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. That one found hard the other way. And he couldn't hold back he's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there.
Vinny Pasquantino digs in for the Guardians. Stone is just one strike away. This one in the air center field. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. Lamb did well despite the loss. 2 hits, including that long ball.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Zach Geloff now at the plate. Here's a 1-2. And that one hammered into the corner. One gone, runner at first. And now here's the veteran DH, Christian Campbell. In the air, right side. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Lamb digging in, big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That boy, great job.
Runner on the go. Pitch
That's
misses.
a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That one ripped, but foul. And it's filled up. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. On the ground to third. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Next to hit, Charles Queen.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, home run number 20 on the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the left shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Lamb digs in, reigning Cy Young winner on the mound. No doubt these hitters know who they're dealing with today.
Yeah, and you can't just try to survive. You've got to find a way to be aggressive without getting greedy.
Sliced hard, but foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
The batter, number 4.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Oh, great stop. Got him. Nice play. So 2 down. Now here is Michael Garcia. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Tattooed and gone. A solo shot. His 14th of the year. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Lamb stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Moran. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 on, 2 outs. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-2. And that's a base hit. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Gavin Stone. 32nd appearance. Flips the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Guardians trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard on the ground to first. Park takes it to the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming. So 2 down. Now a chance for Charlie Lamb. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him.
For the Red Sox, number 92, Grant Coleman.
Liner snagged at first.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Dylan Cruz up next for the Red Sox. The Bo Sox down to their final strike. On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and that loads the bases.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at 3rd. So digging in, Zach Geloff. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So in now for Cleveland, Andy Pages. Miller is just one strike away. Popped in the air, left side. Garcia. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb was a real bright spot despite the loss. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, even if they didn't cash in enough to get the win.
Charlie Lamb getting set. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Owen Casey. In the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. The American League leader in batting average this season. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Casey takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here in Cleveland, and now for the Marlins, Bryce Eldridge. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 18th. Here's the second baseman, Aldo Ortiz. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under it, one away. So up next, Owen Casey. Rips that one to right. One down.
That's out.
Lamb recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one down. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Aldo Ortiz. Rips one to right. Lamb takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. And now the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Guardians lead. One down. Here's Nolan Gorman. The 0-1. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Now it's going to be Aldo Ortiz. High fly ball, right field. Lamb in position, and that is that. Lamb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Out to short, Sanoha, and that'll do it. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Here's a big power threat, Charlie Lamb. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. And a foul ball. Castilla with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black. Yeah.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His 39th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. That to right. 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Back to the top of the Miami order. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday night showcase is a close one. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoha. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Fly ball to right. Lamb moving under it. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lamb locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one missed. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Tied at 6. Denzel Clark, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. Aldo Ortiz getting ready to hit. Here's a rocket to right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for 3. In there, he's safe.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted it.
Here's the third baseman, Tim Tawa. And that's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Number 13 stepping in now. It's all there for him. Bottom of the 9th, tie game, and a chance to be the hero.
Yeah, these are the swings that get remembered, Boog. He's got the power to finish this thing off.
Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Guardians win it on a walk-off 7-6. Lamb performed well, and the walk-off was the big highlight.
Solid game all around, no doubt about it. But I know he's fired up to have walked it off for the team. That's a great feeling, and he's
Charlie Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Rivera, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Chase the water in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Bryce Eldridge. Well struck right field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. His 19th home run of the year. Denzel Clark, the next up for the Marlins. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Stephen Kwan, the next up for the Marlins. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. Man at first, 1 away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. out front for strike 2. Just misses. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bailey over at first with 1 away. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Denzel Clark will hit next. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Can't get there, base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. So 2 down, and now it's Frankie Lindor. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Lamb ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pin, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. First and second, 2 outs. Denzel Clark, the next up for the Marlins. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends. Runner at first with 2 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. 0-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Next offering is down low. And the count even 1-1. That's a little bit low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Inside. And the count is 3-1. Chase DeLauder next to bat for Cleveland. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded. Now here is Chase DeLauder. Hard on the ground to first.
Come on,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one ripped, but foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Good eye in that spot. Chopper to second. Ortiz throws to first in time. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Festa is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Charlie Lamb, a rising. So up next, Charlie Lamb. Nice grab. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His second of the year.
Charlie Lamb.
Line drive.
Find it.
And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really shot that one down.
Quick move to first. Lamb back on a dive. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner for
Ball,
first.
that pitch is
Ball
out.
outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's
That's
outside. And the count is 3-1. That's through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the center fielder. In the air, right field. And that is that. And next is the designated hitter, Dane Humphrey. High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 10 of the year. Top 6. Stepping up for the Guardians. Charlie Lamb. Gets him to chase after that one. And Singy, he leads the league this year in runs scored.
Ball, that's out.
In the air, right field. 1 away. So digging in, Carson Rucker. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 2 away. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. So up next, Charlie Lamb, 1 for 3.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one found hard the other way. Wentz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Attaboy, great job. Way to get on.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. No throw. Safe at second.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's the left fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Yeah!
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ball 1 there.
Come on, Joey.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 7-2. And in its second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one.
First and second, 2 outs. Brendan Donovan digs in for the Guardians. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
One down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Charlie Lamb. High fly ball, right field. Nelson moving under this one. He's got it. 2 away now. So digging in, Yainer Diaz. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Out number 2.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 8.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. We'll move to the third.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now
Ball,
3-0. Swings over the top of that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, you smoked that ball.
Runner on the go. There's
Nope.
a ball.
That's inside.
Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
2 down.
The batter, number 10.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Charles Queen. He's 0 for 1. Pitch
Ball
misses.
inside.
Ball 1. The Guardians with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air to left center. Gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Lonnie Nelson. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for the Braves, number 72,
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen. John Cope, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Yainer Diaz. In the air, right field, Lamb. Moving under it, and there's one away. Lamb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Out to short, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
I'd say we've been in all the press boxes. You got that. And a good start to the inning.
Second baseman.
Lamb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah,
They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no
The
outs.
batter, number 5. Second baseman.
Now here is Carson Rucker. 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag's there, and that's the ball game. Lamb with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's always a chance he's going to treat him to a special moment.
Charlie Lamb, the next to hit.
Charlie Lamb.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That a boy, way to get on the sack.
Runner on the go. Pitches high. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Charles Queen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's in there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball. That's inside.
Next offering is foul back. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
He goes down looking. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. This one in the air, center field. Under it. One up, one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. They're down. One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Ah, look out.
Perfect.
That fastball drilled him. First offering. Runner goes.
Outside, that's a
ball.
ball.
Misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. On the ground. Play is made, 2 out. Charles Queen digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an
Ball.
eye.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. A little bit low. And now it's 3-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And ball
No,
4
ball
to
4.
a board.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance. Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
He was late there, strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning. No outs, runner at first. This is Bryson Stott. 2-2 down. Out towards right center field. Oh, what a lunging grab. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
This one in the air, center field. Under it. And that is that. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder. In the air out to center, and it falls. And now the winning run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson, into center. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Go-ahead run on base. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him.
So runner at second, 2 down. James Wood next up for the Braves. This could end it. Ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb had a good day at the office.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Charlie Lamb getting set. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Out to short. On to first. 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's Andres Jimenez. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Tough spot
that's
right here. A
inside.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Down.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jose Barrero. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under it. 1 down. So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Theo Gillen. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Willie Adames to the plate now in a high leverage spot. That's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. Now here is Andres Jimenez. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Fires it to the plate. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Foul ball.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Lamb digging in and seeing this pitcher's been living rent-free in the batter's head.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided matchup, Boog. But with one good at bat, he could evict this squatter right now.
Ball one.
The Guardians trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one in the air, right field, way back there, and a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. One out man at first. And now Ethan Salas. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Lamb has a beat on it. And there are two down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joe McCallum. In the air, right side. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So two down. And now here is Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt. And the 0-2.
Ball inside.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. One down. Jack Caglione, the next to hit. Lined into right. And makes the grab. That's out number two. So digging in, Joe McCallum. Boyle is just one strike away. And that one in the air center field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game one of the series on the road. Lamb with a mediocre showing in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air, out towards left center. Two down. Now it's the veteran outfielder. Rips that one to right. Bangs off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for three. Man at first, one away.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out.
With a lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Here's Lopez for one. What a double play that was. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Munetaka Murakami. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the move. 1 up, 1 down. All loaded up. Justin Landry now at the plate. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Jack Caglione. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. 1 away. Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
That one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And now 1 away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw home. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down to touch. So 2 down. Theo Gillen next to hit for the Rays. The 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and he popped it up. Jimenez gets there. He's under it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays even this series up in a game apiece. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss. Singled and knocked in a run.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Fouled off. He was late. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding. Looks to second. That's one. A sensational double play. Sliced hard but foul. Tawa aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-2 stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw cut off to second. Not in time, it's a double.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third into score. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now, Charles Queen. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope, outside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
What a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 41st home run of the season. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Rays, Jack Caglione. In the air, right field. Lamb in position, and there's one down. So 2 down. Next to hit, Joe McCallum. 0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Rays
Up next.
So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. And that's the 3rd out. Now here is Ethan Salas. The 1-1. High fly ball right field. Lamb settles underneath it. That is the inning. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good job. Wait again.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Pitel Marquez.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to
No,
second.
he's in there.
Save.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's
Ball
inside.
inside.
Ball 2. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the Rays.
For the Rays.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 40. He last pitched 2 days ago. Queen
Ball 1.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one is in for a strike. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Man on second, 2 down. That's way outside. 2-2. That one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Out to short, Adames.
Get out.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now in Tampa Bay. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Munetaka Murakami digs in now. And that one hammered. Going back to the warning track, makes the catch. So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Right through there, got him. Ball game. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle. Only 4 will advance. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one hitter is crowned champion. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. No question about that one. Running off the scoreboard. Wow. Let's go all the way out to the concourse. Number 4 in a row. bullpen. Out of here. And that's enough to put him in the championship matchup. Up first, in this head-to-head matchup, from the Cleveland Guardians, number 13, Charlie Run. That's through the roller. That's number 4 on the roll. 5-hit home run. Finishes with 13 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. It's out of here into the upper deck. Another home run. Goodbye. Look out upper deck. To the upper deck. Another home run. His third in a row. No doubt about that one. No question about that one. Another home run. And that ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 12 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately,